Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode, we successfully completed our little war over here against Munster to gain some more land here, and we granted out the Kingdom of Britannia, or Despotate of Britannia, as we call it. So he owns most of the land in here, and he is in fact in the process of conquering some more. So he has a strong claim on the Duchy of Cornwall, which he is trying to enforce. Though Cornwall, I think, is maybe involved in some other wars as well. Yeah, somebody else has a claim on Cornwall, the Earl of Holland. This is a de jure holding over something. That's over a city. That's our little merchant republic in the Channel Islands. I see. Okay. Well, we'll just leave that be, and if necessary, we can conquer Cornwall ourselves later. So either way, it won't be a big deal. We would like to also be able to declare war on the Aztecs pretty soon. We are plotting to kill the Emperor, and we've had many attempts, none of which have been successful, but hopefully we will succeed at some point. And also, we are fighting off a second, or maybe third, I forget how many, but we've had some Sunni jihads. Actually, this is a Shia jihad for Egypt. It's the third Shia jihad for Egypt. But we shouldn't have much trouble with this. We had a daughter born in the purple. No particular traits, but that's okay. And we have somebody inheriting something, and a new despot of Sardinia. Of course, everyone is very happy with us because we're defending the realm against infidels. Yep, failure again. We have tried to ambush him, but my involvement was concealed. Okay, we're going to try again. These attempts are coming thick and fast here, so surely one of them will succeed at some point. This is the first time we've tried bowmen, so maybe we'll catch him off guard that way. Probably should move this army somewhere else since we aren't doing anything there. We can fit in the supply limit here, though. Aha, success. He was caught in a deadly arrow crossfire between the scroll depository and a grassy knoll. The story we concocted about a lone bowman seems to be working perfectly. Excellent. So that ends our truce. We'll be able to declare on him as soon as we have lowered our levies. We could just lower our levies right now, but I think we may as well just press this to victory. On the other hand, we could just take a white piece. It's not worth any money to us. Though we do get 300 piety, which could be worth something. In case we want to create any more kingdom titles. Not that I think there are any we need to create. We're almost there, we may as well press him to 100%. Maybe this siege here will do it. Maybe one of our allies that joined will come over and fight this army. Yeah, we'll take more prisoners, and that actually did get us 100%, so good thing I didn't give up just before that. Enforce our demands, gain some piety, moral authority. Ooh, we are now known as the Hammer. Himerios the Hammer, that's amazing. Couldn't have chosen a better nickname. Alright, so with our levies lowered here in a second, we'll be able to declare upon the Aztecs. We have a new despot of Maghreb, who's a lunatic. Not too ill-disposed towards us. And also a despot of Glacia, who is not very powerful, I think. But he's very happy with us anyway. And I guess you can be a commander even though you don't like us. In honor of the Empire's recent victory, it would be appropriate to hold a triumph in the capital for the heroic soldiers who fought in the campaign. Such an arrangement will be expensive, but the people expect nothing less. Of course, we must hold a glorious triumph in the Hippodrome, which is basically just a big parade. A mighty triumph is held at the Hippodrome to celebrate the brave generals and soldiers who brought defeat to the enemies of the Empire. People cheer as trumpeters lead a long procession that includes parading soldiers. I guess it explains what it is right here, so I didn't need to. Carts filled with the spoils of war and cages holding captives from the recent campaign. The Empire is on the verge of success. I think we're doing pretty well in terms of success, yes. And a nice thing about killing the Emperor is that it will end the truces that our vassals have with him as well. So it frees up the Queen of France to declare a war for her own de jure claims on his land. So hopefully she'll do that pretty soon. This guy is off to press his claim on the Achaemenid Sultanate. Okay. Good luck with that. You have my blessing. New King of Moldova as well. Let's see, we do have some factions formed now that we've lost the opinion bonus, but nothing too dangerous. 25% in the Crown Authority faction, but not going to worry about it until they start becoming a problem. And let's just go ahead and declare immediately on the Aztecs, I think. Let's see how many Imperial Reconquests we have left here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we shouldn't have to fight all 7 ourselves. Definitely various vassals. Certainly France herself has de jure claims, but all of her sub-vassals, or some of them, should have claims on some of these people. Bourbon is, yes, a sub-vassal. We'll have a claim over here. And so on. We'll see how it goes, though. For us, I guess it doesn't matter too much what we take. We should probably try again to kill his armies and siege down all of his domain holdings, which he should only have one of. The county of Vexin in here. Or we could just take that from him. No, it's probably better to leave him with that and take something else. I suppose it doesn't matter too much, we'll just declare for something at random. We take Anjou over here, that would make our borders look nicer, I guess. Gain a bit more contiguous land in here. Or we could take the coastline. You could have the whole coastline of France, that could be good as well. We'll take Anjou. And I don't think there's anything else we want to declare while we're doing this. We could potentially declare on some of these people up in England. We should be able to press de jure claims for people. Not for our vassal king, though. Or Duke of the Five Boroughs. I think we may as well do that. No reason not to. How many troops can we raise from England? 12,000? That's probably enough. Yeah. And from France, I assume we can raise enough to fight the Aztecs. And then some. We'll try not to take attrition here. Alright, somebody else is off to press their claim on the same sultanate. Seems like a popular choice these days. We found out that a noble is homosexual in Vexin. I guess we'll blackmail him. Not that I think that's doing us any good. Okay, our wife is pregnant again. Speaking of, I'm probably going to need to do something about the succession issue. I don't think we can afford to inherit as an imbecile. We could request excommunication once he becomes an adult. We do risk inheriting as him before he comes of age so that we can excommunicate him, though. He's still sickly, so there's always a chance he might die. Otherwise, I guess our option is to change our inheritance law, but that's going to be tricky. To have no vassals fighting each other, and no vassals with a negative opinion in such a large empire as we have. Okay, so we should try and intercept these armies before they join up over here, and this 24k should be enough to take care of their 20. Let's make sure we have our best commanders in this one. Let's see if we can find a way to go in without a river crossing. So not here, or... Where's Amiens? Not here. Oh, from here. So anywhere except here and here. That's fine, we can go in from this county. He's actually coming in to attack me? Is that right? That's fine then. I'll accept that. Looks like he will be able to reinforce with this army, maybe. But that's fine, we have 22k of our own reinforcements. Alright. So we have the morale advantage, it looks like. We have numbers. We have better leaders by a wide margin. And I guess we'll send in these for reinforcements. Why not? Our half-brother is a fortune builder, okay. I'm married to a woman I love, and it is such a blissful state. I wish everyone could experience love such as ours. So we lose the trait depressed. Excellent. So that improves our chances of surviving until our imbecile son comes of age. Which I'm very much in favor of. Okay, that battle all by itself got us up to 81%. And we would like to, at the very least, siege the capital, his one holding. In fact, we can just assault it very quickly. I think, actually, though, we also want to fight his armies again and hopefully wipe them out. So let's do that. Oh, and I actually just forgot that we had declared a war up here in England as well, so let's do something about this. In fact, we'll just go in and siege both target counties at the same time. So by weakening him like this, I'm hoping that either he'll get some revolts happening, or he'll be weak enough that any dukes or counts in France that have claims on his land will declare war, and then be able to win it. He also has 6k down here, which we should possibly go and fight as well. Oh, it looks like France actually may have declared war already. This is our war. This is our war as well, so I guess she's just hostile. Or else this is somebody else entirely. No, it's France. Okay, we won the battle. Call to arms from the Mongols, okay. Against a Mongol revolt, I'll accept. So they're having another revolt. They lost some land recently in one big revolt, so having a pretty bad time over there. Looks like they might be able to handle this one, though. And more importantly, I'm not too inclined to go all the way over there to help. Okay, so we're at 100% against the Aztecs, but I'm just going to stay in this war a little bit longer. In fact, though, it looks like France is going to take care of that army, so maybe we'll just make sure to siege down his one holding, and then we can end this once this battle is over. That should be fine. Alright, we'll enforce demands. And we vassalized 2 characters in here. The Duchy of Anjou does not exist. We may as well create it, I think. Why not? It's de jure just 2 counties? No, it's 4 counties, I see. These guys are under a different duke. And he's directly under the Queen. So I think if we grant the duchy title to this guy... Fortunately, he's the wrong religion and culture. So maybe we'll grant the duchy title to him instead. Though it's not ideal. And we don't need to transfer his vassalage, I think, to the Queen. Oh no, we do. Okay. I thought he was already her vassal. But that's fine either way. Alright, so we have a pretty neat-looking France so far. Unfortunately, Navarra has one French county down here. And what about this one in Castile? That is also supposed to be in France. But I guess it could be worse. And also France owns some land that's supposed to be under Brittany. But I think we can put up with that easily enough. Alright, so we'll hope that the Aztecs are weak enough for our vassals to declare war on them, or to have some revolts happen. Let's have a look at his realm tree and see how people feel about him. Alright, so he has a pretty powerful vassal here with a low opinion, who unfortunately is only 14. It looks like a lot of them are relatively low. This guy is the most important one, and he, unfortunately, is content. I wonder if we could possibly kill him and have somebody less content inherit? That would be cool. Unfortunately, his heir is also content. So never mind. We have a new Duke of Lorraine again, okay. Who is content. I feel like I've said the word content 30 or 40 times in the last 2 minutes. Okay, so we're sieging our 2 counties over here. And the Mongol revolt, not much happening yet. And we have a peasant revolt in Venice, okay. Well, I suppose we should do something about this. It's a fairly strong one. Our cousin here needs to be educated. So we'll just give him to that courtier. Okay, we can raise 16k from Ravenna here. Is this Ravenna? Yes, okay. Which should be enough to take care of the peasants. Still nobody declaring war on the Aztecs. My beloved brother is concerned that he's still not married. Okay, I'll find him someone nice. Duchess of Sardinia. Countess. Courtier in the Mongol Empire. Princess of Livonia. She's only 9 though. Princess of Hungary. That's a possibility. If she has a claim, she doesn't. Well, she doesn't have a claim on Hungary, though, is what I mean. We could have got a member of our dynasty with a claim on Hungary. How about a Princess of Lithuania with an inheritable claim? That sounds good. I don't really want to press a claim on Livonia, I suppose, but I guess it would be nice to have the option. Alright, we had a son born in the purple, no distinguishing traits. Pretty unfortunate considering how good our wife is. Not getting any strong children. I have noticed that our uncle Eudoxius and our brother Theodosius are not on the best of terms, a situation I hope to remedy. Let's have some quality family time. Let's also appoint some leaders here. And we all had a great time together. Alright, the other army is actually reinforced, which is fine by me. That battle was worth 100%, so we can enforce our demands. Execute him. Our truce with King Dermot the Just of Alba is expiring. I don't think we have... we would have a claim here. He has some land in England. Well, we may not have the claim ourselves. I suppose that's a reason for us to have kept the Kingdom of England to ourselves, because we could then press de jure claims based on it, but that's okay. We'll get our Imperial Reconquest CVs soon enough. And our King of Britannia, speaking of, has successfully taken the Duchy of Cornwall, which is good. So I guess we'll just sit here and slowly siege these. We could also use our retinue, I suppose. Despite its incredibly expensive reinforcement costs. Just siege another one of his counties. And we have another peasant revolt. All the way down here. Alright, well hopefully our King of Jerusalem will deal with that for us. We'll give him the opportunity to do so and maybe deal with it ourselves later if he doesn't. But for now we are just about out of time, so we'll leave it here. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.